Your brand is starting to take shape. You now have a well thought out outline to your brand, and it is time to start implementing that messaging into your company, both internally and externally, creating a consistent customer experience and visualization of your brand. Hi, my name is Cierra, and I am a graphic designer and owner of Cierra Rose Design, where I help businesses create their brand's overall look and design. To implement your brand internally, you can start to educate your employees or team on your brand messaging outline. Show them your goals for the future, your brand promise, and important points to make about your business's products and services. Talk to your team about the next steps and how you want to present your company to the industry, community, and world. If you feel like you still need to work on your brand outline, your employees and team are there to help you start and take action. With a well-informed team, you can start to mold your business's practices to become more in line with your brand messaging. Once you have started to implement your brand into your business's practices, you can focus on attracting your ideal customers. Show them who you are as a brand and think about their perceptions of your company. Think of your customers as your secondary sales force that will drive your brand into the community and markets. Never underestimate the power of word of mouth. People are more likely to use your business's products or services if they were recommended by a friend or family member. This is your opportunity to show your customers who you are. Inform them about your brand and its message consistently. With consistency in your communication and experience, your customers will be able to promote your brand the way you want and explain to their friends, family, and neighbors about your business and what you have done for them. Informing your customers about your brand is only one part. The other part is to follow through with your brand promises, creating a consistent customer experience. Branding is not only what you do, it is also what people think. If you promise your customers something and don't deliver, then your customer experience will not be in line with your branding. Actions do speak louder than words, and your brand and business needs to be built on trust and action. One of the best ways to identify a brand is visually. Probably the first introduction your customers will have with your business and brand is through its design. Branding is your communication and experience, but it is also its visual cues that trigger an emotional response from your ideal customers. Think of your favorite brands right now. Can you clearly visualize them in your head? Maybe you see their logo or its colors. You might feel a certain way when you think about them. Having visual representations of your brand will create a strong connection for your ideal customers and propel your brand messaging further. Now that you have a well thought out outline of your brand messaging, clearly defined goals, and found your ideal customer markets, it is time to use all of this to visually create your brand. Working with a designer can be a fun, exciting process, and it is wonderful to see a brand come to life. Probably the most rewarding moment for me as a designer is when I present branding concepts to my clients. At that moment it clicks and they start to visualize their brand and business that they have been working on. That is when it all comes together and motivates them to keep moving forward with their brand. There is a lot that goes into the design process and creating a brand. Find a designer or company that fits you and your needs. Communicate your business and brand messaging clearly with your designer. Make sure that they understand your business inside and out and what your brand is about. You may not know how you want your brand visualized, but from the information you have given them, your designer will be able to create that image for you. Once you see the design concepts, you can work with your designer to revise the concepts and create the final look of your brand. Branding is more than just a logo or a website. It is a collection of all of your marketing pieces and communication. You may start with a logo and maybe a flyer, but over time you will begin to add more marketing designs like a website, social media, postcards, packaging, signage, and more to your company. It is important that all of your marketing designs are consistent and follow your brand messaging. Each design created for your brand should follow a consistent theme or marketing campaign. Logos should be uniform, color scheme should be similar, images need to fit the style, and the messaging should be consistent, reflecting your brand. Each design created for you moving forward should be connected to your brand, creating a recognizable image your customers can stand by. Along with design, consistency should be present in your communication and experience as well. When your brand is consistent in design, communication, and customer experiences, it will make your brand stronger and easily recognizable to your customers going forward. Consistency is key to your brand success. As you can see, there is a lot that goes into branding. Branding takes time and it is not created overnight. It is a combination of what we do and how people think. Branding is more than just a logo or a website. It is your everyday communication and customer experience as well. It is meticulous planning and messaging, both internally and externally, every time you meet a potential customer. Branding is everything you do, say, and create, and it is a powerful tool to help grow your business.